In a small, dimly lit village, there lived a candle maker named Elen. Her shop, nestled at the edge of the village, was filled with candles of all shapes, sizes, and scents. Each candle she made by hand, pouring her heart and soul into every detail. Yet despite her dedication, her shop rarely saw customers. People preferred cheaper, factory-made candles that lasted longer, leaving Elen struggling to make ends meet. Elen often wondered if her craft even mattered. Her only solace was an old story her grandmother used to tell her. A candle is not just a source of light, it is a symbol of hope. Even the smallest flame can chase away the deepest darkness. Elen clung to this belief, though it felt distant on most days. One evening, as Elen was closing her shop, a frail old man entered. His clothes were tattered, and his face was lined with years of hardship. "I don't have much," he said, "but I need a candle. My granddaughter is sick, and I need to keep her warm and comforted through the night." Elen looked at the man, her heart aching. She knew he couldn't afford even her cheapest candle. Without a second thought, she selected her finest, longest-lasting candle and handed it to him. "Take this," she said. "It's a gift." The man's eyes welled up with tears. "You have given me more than light," he whispered. "You've given me hope." After he left, Elen sat alone, wondering if she could keep giving when she herself was running out of everything. The next morning, she woke to an unexpected sight: a crowd outside her shop. At first, she thought something was wrong, but as she stepped outside, the frail old man stood in front, holding the candle she'd given him. Beside him was a young girl, her cheeks rosy and her smile radiant. "This woman," the man announced to the crowd, "gave me this candle when I had nothing. It kept my granddaughter warm and safe through the night. She is alive because of her kindness." The villagers, moved by the story, began stepping forward. One by one, they bought candles, not just for their utility, but for the meaning behind them. Elen's shop, once empty, was now bustling with life. Days turned into weeks, and Elen's reputation spread beyond the village. Travelers began seeking her candles, drawn by the tale of her selflessness. People claimed her candles burned brighter, as if infused with the light of her compassion. One day, a wealthy merchant visited her shop. He had heard of her story and wanted to strike a deal. "Your candles are in demand," he said. "Let me take them to the city and sell them for you. You'll be rich beyond your dreams." Elen hesitated. She thought of her grandmother's words about the purpose of a candle. She realized that what made her candles special wasn't just the wax or the wick, but the love and hope she poured into them. "Thank you," she said, "but I make candles to share hope, not just to make money." The merchant smiled. That's exactly why people will treasure them. He promised to honor her values and took her candles to the city. Months later, Elen's candles were lighting homes, churches, and gatherings far and wide. She used her earnings to help others, just as she had helped the old man that fateful night. Years later, when Elen was old and her hands could no longer craft candles, she sat by her window, watching the glow of candlelight in every home. Her village, once dark and struggling, was now a beacon of warmth and unity. And whenever someone asked her how she managed to change not just her life, but the lives of so many, she would smile and say, "A candle's purpose is to give light, but its gift is to kindle hope, and hope can light up the darkest of nights."